Can you tell me what homeless shelter you believe increases crime?
Yeah, I'm from the Greenpoint Hotel. I'm 300 feet away. And what happens, the past several years, cars are broken into, headlights are taken off, mirrors are being stolen off. I manage a taxi company in the area. They break the windshield and they go into the back seats. They take the back seats off to get the coins from passengers in yellow taxi cabs. Sometimes if they don't get enough coins, they go up to my wiper blades and they bend all the wiper blades on all the cabs that are parked down the street. And another terrible thing that's happening, there's a lot of bicycles in Greenpoint.
Yep.
And people are chaining their bicycles to the gates. They're chaining their bicycles to signs, parking signs. And guess what? There's people who own these bicycles. They get on their bicycles and they ride down and they get to the red light and they have no brakes because the homeless remove the brakes and they sell 4 pads of brakes for $5 or $3 in the bicycle shops. And this guy's trying to stop. He's going through the red light and he hits a car. And this is what's happening in Greenpoint. If you report it to the precinct, the precinct 94 precinct, this is really far away also from the 94 precinct. I wish it was right next to them, which would make it much safer in Greenpoint.
I'm very sorry you had an experience that's a miserable experience to have. The Greenpoint Hotel is not a homeless shelter. The Greenpoint Hotel has nothing to do with DHS. It is not a homeless shelter. We run facilities with 24-hour staff, case management, social service staff, and security. We are an alternative to these kind of fly-by-night lousy flop houses. That is not what we run. The Greenpoint Hotel has nothing to do with us. We would like to be an alternative where homeless people can come in and actually get job training and services so that they don't have to resort to those kinds of behaviors.
Go ahead.
To the fair share analysis, which makes certain that we are not overburdening neighborhoods. That's precisely the point of the fair share process, and the community board is aware of that. It's precisely the point of the fair share process to ensure that we're not overburdening neighborhoods with facilities.
How many homeless you put on one neighborhood?
Yalos, give them a minute. Go ahead, Mike.
I don't understand. You're saying you don't want to overburden.
Yeah, we're never